All right, hello and welcome everyone. Those of you tuning in bright and early, I greatly appreciate you. I'm sorry about being late today. Um, I got started with dinner kind of late and ended up eating my dinner late. Like I got done with dinner around 7, but then by the time I got finished eating, it just kind of became later and later, and then it was like, oh yes, stream. And so we're a little late today, and I do apologize, but I'm still very much excited to get back to it. Should be a nice, fun time for sure. As we get back to Valhalla, I know I was quite enjoying the game, and I hope you guys were as well. It's definitely something different for us, but it's kind of neat to be going through something a little different. Different is good sometimes. So, but I'm having fun with it, so let's get back to it without too much delay. Just got to get a last minute setup and whatnot taken care of. I'm gonna try to see if I can play it the way I want to play it, but we'll see how effective that is and how comfortable it would be. Because that's the thing is if it's not super comfortable to play, excuse me, it's not super comfortable to play that way, then we'll have to do something else. But I hope everyone's having a good day so far. But it should be a nice chill evening. Everyone gets comfy in the bar, so to speak, and then we'll have a nice time just hanging out, doing all sorts of things. Welcome in, Zeke. Nice to see and have you here. I'm not playing an RPG. That is different. You're not wrong. We've played non-RPGs before, though. It's not too surprising. Well, actually, have we? I don't know. Yeah, we have. We've played Resident Evil and whatchamacallit, Dead Rising. So, ha. Which, speaking of spooky season, I need to figure out uh, what we're. I need to figure out what we're doing for spooky season because I have no idea right now, honestly. As much as I'm excited for it, I have no idea what we're doing. So definitely we'll need to figure it out and get that all sorted out, so on and so forth. But it should hopefully be a nice, fun time tonight. I know I'm definitely kind of excited to be getting back to the game. With it being kind of set up the way it is, I'm going to say that we're not finishing it today, but we might play it Sunday. If not, we will play it Monday next week, kind of deal. Which then means we're not going to get to the other game I had kind of planned as an extra back pocket kind of deal, but I'm honestly okay with that. Or if we do, it'll give us extra time and let Jax settle in. Zeke, you're silly. Once in a blue moon and everything. It's even an RPG. Wow. I think I know what you're talking about. You do like that game a lot. Or very into it, at least. But, alright. I'm going to pop on screen while I try to get this all set up and fun times kind of deal. Let there be wolf and let there be me. That is the truth. Let there be me. Alright. I do need to swap local game capture. And then I do need the audio to be on the game. Flair, thank you for reminding me to save my game. Welcome in. It's nice seeing Javi here. How are you doing? Flair just doesn't want his points. He's like, I don't need this shit. And throws that out a window. Isn't that right, Flair? You're still saving for Fabled. I really don't think that we're going to have a... If we do Fable 2, I don't think we're doing a redeem for it anymore. Excuse me for caring about game progress. Thank you, Flair. That's not where I wanted the game to be. That's why I moved it over here. Nope, it is not going to allow me to do that. That's all right. Welcome in, Cork. It's nice seeing Javi here. How are you doing? Fable 2. I'm doing all right over here, Cork. Yeah, thank you for asking. All right. Awesome. Let me do this real quick, so that way I can make sure that the game is playing properly. No, it's not. Okay, cool. I think the audio is being captured. The game itself is not. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. All right. So, with that being said, I do need to pull up chat on my phone. So, give me one moment. All right. Sorry, I might miss a little bit of chat before we get started. But I will do everything I can to get caught back up. White screen of death. I'm rather hard to hear now over the game. Still? I turned it down. But I am facing the mic now. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably just because I wasn't facing the mic. Yeah. That's because I wasn't saying... Yeah. That's because I wasn't facing the mic. Alright, let's continue where we left off. We left off on day 6. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. Morning for me on the weekends. Any other day? And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but force has been deployed to take care of most of them, at least. How so? Zaibatsu's Corps' president's pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's still not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. Also seems to be civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only the White Knight's a problem, regular folks are on edge too. Wonder if Sai's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Alright. Say, do you want me to help you get your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay, then let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you want to. Thanks. How's the chilly weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing that Kotatsu and heater can't fix. Alright, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it, though? It was dirt cheap. Right. Well, wait, where'd you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like the one I had many years ago. This is WWE. What happened to it? Too much use, just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus, I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. It's the cat. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Hmm? Oh, that's just 4. He's wary of any new visitor. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture of unprinted paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Oh, is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. Only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone on a printed frame one. Welcome in, Orby. It's nice seeing and have you here. Thank you for the self-care package. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say everything that ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? Hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable. Stretch, hydrate, sitting up straight. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing, nothing! Now please give that to me. Lope, alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? Drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's a lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Don't know, it doesn't taste lighter, like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutriogenic Dimetrical Liginol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid that they created to replace water when the mating kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And this one's made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is. Near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch. It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see, and I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. Still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of that? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? I know, with it being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in that case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm the boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it's surprising me you kept the poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey, boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots. He took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... So far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. It's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. I bet, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. He can be hard to read. Don't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? Seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It's a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting. Wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value, and I judge him from what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that he took him in so easily. I could take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love, her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. Also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not like that she likes her job, but rather she takes it with such childish excitement. Kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. They'll only get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though. It is? I expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them... I'm not going to say that. And doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, it's because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why do you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See, like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister was a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of these shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. How the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Oh, you got excited there. That's the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. Sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what's the surprise? Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't know how to against Jules, but hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worry about jerkasses thinking of the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. Yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. Sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of a kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. The less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well, even if he says otherwise. Seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next day he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists creating talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me, though, it seems like your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that once since I was a kid, actually. You know, but boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep it in mind you're included in the circle, too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. Red-headed, glasses-wearing gudnut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar, too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1-RV N-A. If you thought the city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. IRC ain't nothing to fuck with. Ann means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar into its own building elsewhere and opened N1-RV and -B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. Let's see. Friends. Guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was within the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, and my sis, Iris, and Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? Guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back home and at college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit and refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take friends off for working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck and they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. Fact is, he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats. It's an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry. Maybe I'll get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip, that'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Chapter 2. Amagra. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. Apollo Bank is being attacked. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that rogue article. It was Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think A got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we get is clickbait from now on. It's gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already died. How? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details. Thank you, bestest boy, for the hydrate, self-care, and hydrate and stretch and the saving in the game. Yep, that was all chapter 1. I think there's like 3 chapters, though. Thank you for reminding me to say mid-game. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider, Anon. You gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Let's save real quick. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Some deep shit happened right there. Explosion registered, and media is still being quiet about it. Confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources. This is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned. It looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. This is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? Hackers helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Welcome in, Shy Demanded Danny. It's nice seeing have you here. How are you doing tonight? Apollo Bank is being attacked. Threat 4. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage, it's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the hacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling police. Okay, it looks like I'll have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Will you read the file? Nah. Eh. GSF 4, January 4th, card announced 66 American kid, Giant Yusuke headlining. Wrestling? My boss made me curious. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Aaron's. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa Women's Championship. Akito versus the Great DK, Roy Campbell versus Arns, Jack Bomb versus and Blaze versus Holy and Karakolita Tag Team Championship, Osuna versus Siegfried. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric. They plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase of sales in the next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. You just thought about looking up prices. Did not. Danger/U/admin has been arrested. Again. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board with Danger/U/ with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no other details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime's unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, "We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday." When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would not respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Would only respond with a, "Not this shit again." Poor guy. I said prices. Wait. I don't see what. Wait. Now I'm confused. I'll just be forever confused. It's fine. Okay. Japanese souvenir that's seen better days. It still has a vintage charm to it. Bought what she wanted and pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. There it is. And there's the face of boss. I'm gonna save one more time. Monday, December 19th. Good evening, Gil. Oh, hey guys. Where the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? Never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have the copy of the key and I don't? Need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What? Are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all the hell that broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move on the antenna. Check if the cats didn't move the antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey, boss, why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it myself to keep it. Why? Partially because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... Preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. All we can do is just enjoy whatever time we have left here the best we can. Yeah. So cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear. We don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Tennis fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyway, let's start the day. Alright, where did we leave off? We left off with Metropolis. I certainly hope they can't smell my fear. You'd be surprised what you can sense on people. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine, I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guy's looking for you! Background odor emission doing anxiety. Exactly, Orby, exactly. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll... you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. Weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best of first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. He wants a sugar rush. I can do that. I was about to say, it's just 2-1. But I'll make it a big sugar rush. Throw a couple karmas in there. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. True. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. Can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Most concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights were not the only ones with shady people. Some of the same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set it up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where's Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. Ah, shit. So the closure is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales are the rarest one. But if low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing, don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most Glitch City bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This one's one of the few places from which I never received complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was the whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I want to get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an ass for it is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex. Just pick him up and wham him into the ground. No, I'm just kidding. Small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. 866, okay. Here. The registry form said that this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Oh, I see. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me. Never understood who's suplex thing. Is it a power thing or self-loathing? Probably both. Surprised you haven't met him before. I traded my training in another city. Regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and get me a big beer, please. Oh, sure, on it. Asked for a beer. Not only a beer, a big beer. One, 2, 4, 2. Are you sure you're fine? You know Sai, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had... Yeah, I figured as much. And the air's suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? No, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try to say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Psy. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Psy, wherever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet that'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet, huh? $150, $150, $170. Moonblast. Shit. Two, three, four, five, six. A little disheartening for sure. Yeah, it is. I'm worried about her. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Psy. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Psy is more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Psy, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me. Now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I can take my break and you could use some time. All for given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. It's now safe to keep playing. God damn, it's chilly outside. Alright. Underground Club. Showtime, alternate reality, the assignment, Glitch City, Snowfall, Base of the Titans. Neon glowing lights, welcome to Valhalla, every day is night, commencing simulation, drive me wild, good for health, bad for... Who was I? I'm What would a kid like you know about that? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentions Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. Let's see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent, but when you get down to it, it's an enhanced quality of life here. Yeah, by if enhanced, you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them, to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, and I don't know, and true, I have privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilin prison. AI went rogue, transferred to a delivery drone, or shipped to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program has proven to reform many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. City also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just means more people who will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu's Corp main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen Star. Sure. Let's make a Zen Star for the sore baby. Yep. Three, four, on the rocks and mixed. Think something so balanced would actually taste nice, but you're dead wrong. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring something up that I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be ascended by everyone... It's not ascended. Accessed by everyone, or more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defense against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope it's the last thing you lose, I guess. He's telling the truth, so I might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. Think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me, Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard. We're nothing but mammals after all. Son of a bitch. I remember this one party I went to. That guy came up with the name of this drink. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Joe? I'm fine. Now that I think about it, did you find that girl that you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for a Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the, what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you were looking for. Oh, don't worry. That's the last thing I'm worried about with Saya's people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself well. I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is he really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot all about that. Saya's not invincible. She knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. Surely found a way out. Shh. I just hope she's well wherever she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay, then I'll have a Piano Man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order. Five. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. You made my night with his discoveries on Saya's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that'll be all, Dana. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI-6 Hall-C. Right. Oh, and if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill will be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. Telephone's an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Hey, you guys give a lot of liberties, my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. It's not hurting anyone. Wouldn't you say it's more interesting that... It finally hung up. Phew, it had been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the... oh god, the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. Pronounced Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. You're all little toys winded by the cruel hands of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. You're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that. I could jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Something fake? Do you have an idea of something? No thermometer was harmed. Char's tongue. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about a skin problem made them sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. Tastes like old chocolate milk with a good smell intact. Some say it's like caramel, too. What was your idea, Orby? Beer isn't truly brewed. I like that better. I was thinking fake like an urban legend kind of deal, but I like that answer better. Here you go. Now tell me why this is fake, because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract order are fake. Bravo, brilliant. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes close and keep it clean for the people that visit on the premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're going to break them. The nerve of some people. Eh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator here. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Can't give him pure ingredients, so... I don't know. This guy, like, gives me, like, the sense of, like, he just, like, complete this bullshit. Purity, huh? Welcome in, X marks the spot. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Purity, huh? How's this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. Can do no harm. Concisely. Ah, yes, beautiful. Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Welcome in, Rogue. It's nice to see and have you here. Thank you for the self-care package. Hydrate, stretch, sitting up straight. Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No, we haven't met, ever, at all. It's an interesting reaction. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks, huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. No, never, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are you done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. I'm doing alright over here. Orby, thank you for asking. But I'm not Orby. I'm sorry, I looked up and I saw Orby's name. Welcome in, Drip. It's nice to see and have you here as well. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing alright over here, Rogue, thank you for asking. Sorry, brain is all over the place apparently. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about, Brian? Well, we're mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while, so I offered him a drink when we met last week. We talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. When I tried to explain the situation with Robert here, he agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. Part-timer, you'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Flawless service, okay. Brian told me to give you this. Total earnings, 20,000. Drinks total, 1,190. Commission 30%. Today's payment 357. God, making no money. At least we're making good money off tips. God, that's where all the money is. Flawless service. Brian told me to give you this. Walked away with $2,507. Not bad at all. I mean, we got the money for our electric bill at least, so that's nice. Buying her a shoulder massager will prevent her from getting too distracted. Oh yeah, you'll come with me to work. What did I do? Shoulder massager. For those days where you have built up too much tension. Bought what she wanted, pleased with herself for the day. Cool. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair. I just want to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it will be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Camotan. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. Tad useless until you're a streaker. Or have a boyfriend. That kind of underwear would be kind of neat. I guess in a way. The EKD V-186 gets a historic update. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a massive firmware update that Masakai Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV-186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing its civilian models of this weapon the use of nano camouflage and the option to customize their look with the free nano camo with the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now. Mike's whatever. Chairperson told the augmented eye during the phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our flavor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. Nano camo update will be released this month. You like guns? Nah, I don't need a penis that badly. AM Township 64 announced. New waifu channel new waifu machine. Sukeban Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts of appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girl Girlfriend, and Monster Girl and Monster Companion. We're going for the weeb audience, said Kirin51 and Sukeban Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Sukeban Soft plans to launch the AM Township sometimes next year. Did you play a game from those guys? Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah. Men prefer Christmas cakes. That's a hell of a rant. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake was referred to women aged 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. But men around Glitz City have developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the augmented eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiled immature girls doing stupid shit. I say, bring on the hot office ladies. Jill 27 is confused. Christmas wine? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched in an hour-long rant. I'll let you know that pencil skirts are the best. Dream person. Every now and then I'll wonder if I'll meet my significant other. All just the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago, and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry. Makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never actually experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have the urge to hug her. Well, hey, if it's Christmas cake you're looking for. Well, squirrels are pretty popular, huh? Apparently so. Go to work. Good evening. Ah, hello, Jill. And that cage? I, brought my cat. Your cat? Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cat. Wait, there are no evil on my OG here. Boss, what the fuck? Can you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. C-A-T, cat. Oh, that's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. I'd rather have him here at least today. Ah, well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a back of corgis here. You want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure, buddy. He's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby, something about BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Welcome in, Electro. It's nice seeing have you here. How are you doing today? Good for health, bad for... Who was I? Troubling news. The gaze that invited. Umeto moto. All systems go. Where do I go from here? Will you remember me? Everything will be okay. March of the White Knights. Ah, Renee. New avatar. Those who dwell in the shadows. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, this is a nice one. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog? Another dog. I'm doing alright over here, Electro. Thank you for asking. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer's here. Huh? He came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He's got a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny-looking dogs and used by royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Flair would have to... I think that's a Dwayne The Rock Johnson reference. Flair knows wrestling. Flair, do you know? Flair might be streaming right now. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyway, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients, and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. I'll act like a client and see how you work. I'm right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts. I don't know if we're charging him, but I'm going to act like if we are. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for the fans of the movie that it was used in. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit. Hard to believe, I know. He's making valid points. True. So what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safari Toy Company? What? No, don't let me in with those hurting supremacists. more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take a part-time job to help fund anything it needs. We want to help CIRA be the best it can be. What do you do at CIRA? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give the food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh, that actually sounds nice. Hey, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah, here. Now let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Oh, Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream, I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Dog now wants a fluffy dream. Oh gee, I wonder why he likes it. I'll give him 2 Karmos. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. More of them and you'll be sleeping soundly. Sour, girly, and soft. 6 and optional. Fluffy Dream. Oh, this one's nice. So why did you pick a bar? Seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartender sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it? Hey! It's a cat! A cat! Hey, 4, weren't you in boss's office? Hello, cat, wanna play? Let's play. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them unless they're intruders. Huh. He said his name was 4? Hello, 4, let's play. No playing allowed, you'll make a mess. 4, go back to the boss's office. Meow. That's one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face over here for a bit. Eh? Alright. You shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I guess I'm just tired. I guess. Hello, Jill. Ed, that voice. Eh? What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How'd you manage to slip by the mobs of lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got my treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're really nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I need to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? Security systems of the bar are top-notch. My boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared. And now you show up with all these bandages. Are you fine? What happened at the bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. So slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, I mean yes. I mean you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet, no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Seems to be in a bit of pain. Let me make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have any alcohol in it. Sugar Rush could work. Sparkle Star could work. Blue Fairy could work. One, 2. All aged and mixed. Welcome in, Stuff. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Careful. Yay, this will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place nearing the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm was actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. Well, what? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you. Being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Yeah, Hey, Jill, I want another drink. Bleeding Jane. Just for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? I don't see why not. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. Here. Cheers. So how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How'd you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people, and they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots, but then, sorry for asking all that, it was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it, it's just the logistics and still numbing me. Take mine and leave now, thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. That girl saw some other awful things inside that bank. That a desk for people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended it here. I don't know, I feel like I was being too pushy. It's not something I can measure. We were just worried, I bet she's still in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. It is now safe to keep playing. Too much heavy stuff lately. Where do we leave off? Those who dwell in the shadows. Your love is a drug. Synth Stitch. Answer lies within. Dawn approaches. With renewed hope we reminisce. Digital Drive, Metropolis, Neon District. Ooh, hope everything goes alright. Hey, Jamie. Jamie? Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you right? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. 4? 4 is my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Gut punch for Jamie. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving a client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning that the need to say puns. But it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. Now so, the only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you'd see as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. At the end of the day, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something better if you don't mind. Sure. Something better. That's a tad too broad of a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better? Better manly burning. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Here. Yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. They made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrition per gram than most vitamin supplements. Grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I don't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Like with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should just get used to. Yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. You like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Well, you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but I'd like to hear that one. See, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. Last bounty that he had organized ever was posted on James's head. Police had him cornered, and his last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there were no more bounties after that? The registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. Somebody else tried to recreate the organization. The seed of doubt would grow a little in no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges and using their targets as evidence. So, nope, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions that I'm telling you about since the day I heard such things exist. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name's James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. One beer coming right up. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see in you is that you don't take the worst use of the word kill in it. In your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian would seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on the girl that came in here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. Let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face, and that dog... I sure hope the next client changes that. So you still work here? I knew it! Quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. I needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby. What can I get you, then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. All blended. Say the name of this drink 3 times in a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what you do there, but I can follow instruction, and that's all I need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Oh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens not to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared and shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. It's always a plus, I guess. It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What they do. Not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing it around like, let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if it's like Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, it's the one behind it that would still be alive. Feeling the head honcho just means his or her duties go next from jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't, I just hate teenagers. It's interesting though, a big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than the regular government. I wouldn't know, I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen star, and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Here. Yes, it was just as nasty as I've heard. I ordered it then. Not your problem. So where's this red comet? My boss? She... Jill, 4's headed your way! Let's play, 4, let's play! Oh, customer, sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. Seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. You like cats, Mr. Ingram? Don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. Forrest is guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Fort. He's my baby. Now go play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Sly? Cappenworth girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you missed Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Ugh. I did not make a whole lot of money today. Playing with your cat was really fun. Well, we made money. We did not get a whole lot of tips today, though. Still made $1,413. Not bad. Not too shabby. Jill's beer stash is running out by some to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Or mind the hairballs. You live bigger ones in the shower. AM Township 64. Hype, literally no games. Is anyone tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. I want to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukaban game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition's any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Too true. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of pro wrestling industry. Latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow when something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. I certainly like fried chicken. During our interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste the chicken breasts like the ones that Kenta make, you can't just go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. Another news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was just in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since it's what most people in the city like the most. Even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Monster Girlfriend Chintari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. Waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of ER technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. You want that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least. We still need to buy beer. Beer on discount. Oh my god. $1,000. That's like the entirety of everything we made yesterday. Goodbye, money. It was nice knowing you. Wednesday, December 21st. Good evening. Jill, good timing. Is it you two always make me feel like I'm late? If it helps, the dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch Silly Mega Christmas special with 1,000 grams of black fur in my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyway, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Neon District. Karma Deem, Skyline, Dusk. Part of the city that never sleeps, base of the Titans. Follow the trail, out of orbit. Tense, Underground Club, Showtime, alternate reality. Times to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. I want, Fluffy Dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. You have money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. Girl asked for a fluffy dream. Yeah, so I'm not giving her karma. But I'll make it big! Fuck. I forgot to age it. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas gift, Gil? Jill, please. Would have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How'd you know my name? I saw your ID. Could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't at least put you to 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? Seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. The last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone our age here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well... Don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, which in case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts away too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take these college preparation courses. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny, I have a friend who's also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, she's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. Let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're going to disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Eh? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... Sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G and J, how are you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will you be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Welcome in, Reese. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the self-care package. Hydrate, stretch, and sitting up straight. Well, what? Did a lot of troubleshooting? Oh? For what reason? To get boulders. Oh. I really want to play it too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very much tempted to pick it up full price off and just play it off stream. But we'll see. Did get it working with help. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, not doing anything else, though. Never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit! Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Hello. Yes? Bathroom. I'm sorry, it's only for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said get out of my desk. The world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. But there are certain changes you want to make to your system. Or unstable due to the way Windows was installed. Sounds like you're having a fun night. That's very fun, to say the least. They're the four riders, then. Those are horsemen, and it already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Eh, sure. Oh, no. Ah, that's awful. That is awful, Reese. I'm so sorry. Oh. My heart breaks for you. You're only mildly upset? I'd be very upset. I'd be like fuming. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. Hey, welcome in. I'm sorry, I can't see the name just yet. Give me 1 minute. Windows is a terrible input. Welcome in. Oh god, it's not. One Shot Kasumi, welcome in. It's nice to have you here. Welcome into the Frostfire. Sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in our little den. Appreciate having you here. Hopefully you're having a nice day. So what do you do is work, Mario. I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only, and I am... So I'm going outside with Dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. I'm sorry, Reese. I hope you can get things set back up to the way you want them to. Katie. I'll be back for long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Or, not that you're not cute and not... It's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel, Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I always know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks around here. Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. Or, I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. You want anything else, Mario? It's my project for tomorrow, fixing audio, remaking scenes. I'm sorry, Reese. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'd like to. Guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Yeah, Gut Punch. Yeah, that one. Just man up, order the girly drink. Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. Cute. So why to do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brain of logic here, I would be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you like. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress like a biker and still be nice? Yeah, but other bikers... Sounded like someone in high school. Sounded like someone in... Something someone in high school would say. Ugh. Oop. Oh, okay, cool. So it's advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a Fringe Weaver. Sure. That's for a Fringe Weaver instead of something just manually. Good for him. I shouldn't give him a big one, but, you know. Here. Yep, that's the one, thanks. Say, that guy over there. Gil, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind, I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Eh, what? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Break time! It's now safe to keep playing. Really didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alternate reality. The assignment. Glitch City, re-snowfall. Base of the Titans. Troubling news. Thank you, Nightfall. Welcome in. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Sheba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see dog. What's up, little girl? What are you doing in the bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. They are? No! Thank gods. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right, up? Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? Alright. All blended. Here. That time of the month. Do Lila menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. What time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So how's the business? You'd be surprised by how many people get stuck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out and I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off a lot of people. I think that the best way to maintain regulars is just to dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. A bit of an awkward reason for a drink named that. You're not wrong. Huh? I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why, do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright. It's just aged. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? Then I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's a mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick them all and wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks for what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The little one wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you.
After that, I say, well, at least the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up instead of cucumbers, and I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, "Help! I'm being..." Welcome in, Demi. It's nice to see you and have you. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, Darius, as well. It's nice to see you as well. Oh, that's so evil, Dorothy. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. Consider it. You know what? Actually, it's been kind of tame. Well, not tame. It's been more depressing, but but Dorothy's definitely why we have the 18+ tag on this stream. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers, I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see... Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. Asked for a cobalt velvet. Weird. Oops. Oh, well, I do need that. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Bubbly, classy, and burning. Welcome in, Zach. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing? Oh, no. Yeah, no. Dorothy's something. But welcome in, Zach. Thank you for the stretch. I have indeed stretched. Cobalt Velvet. Yep, this is the one. You like it? I don't dislike it, I guess. I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what day it is today? Wednesday. No, the number. The number 21. Shouldn't you know what? That? I'm not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Next, you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have an inner calendar and a calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. I see. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that, just heavy. Time to stretch again. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure Dorothy has something to do. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss chat. The next unhinged patrons here. Heard her be his sister. You should get your computer to work today. Not looking forward to spending money. I'm sorry, Zach. That's not fun. Would you like some help? Would you help me? If you tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Bye. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? I guess it's kind of like how even if a text processor can access computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forget about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Oh, hello. Oh, another kid. Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That'd be an asshole. Oh gods, maybe Elmo was right. Hope you get it all situated though, Zach. Definitely not fun. Right, about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice_Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already. Ugh. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Oh, we learned stuff about Reese? I'm intrigued. 7 years old, showing its age. Yeah. Usually about, I would say 5 is like even extremely old. I have to know, Demi. DM me this clip. Excuse me, miss. It's no place for kids, so you should, she's staring too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol's everywhere nowadays. I'm afraid you should be, Reese. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. Saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill? Blah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? About 2 hours, 6 minutes in. Six, 7, 8. Taking the temper hardware. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? Your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Blah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Well, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days now. These days anyways. Old. 5th gen, it's from Drunk Souls. Is buying yesteryear parts, oh. I need to find that clip. Someone DM it to me, please. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why doesn't arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? You recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but sorry. Really, you can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. CPU is going out. You're on borrowed time. Oh no. Yes, Demi needs to Cough up the clip. DM it to me. And Zach. Give it to Zach, too. How long has it been? 3 years. But right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? Actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. I've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Colored me surprised! Just check under recent clips. Demi, you're no fun. But what if Reese deletes it? Board is until... yeah. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. Came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejected it. Gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be married worth the life of my sister? Are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with a disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. That's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Reese, you're such a sweetheart. Reese sending people his own blackmail. What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important that you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up. I didn't kill your sister for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. Do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? It has 400 views. Good. It must be great. Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. It has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Ah! I'll make sure that the girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief, I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine, I just need to be left alone a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill, come here. It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. Don't do anything funny, you hear me? Any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4! She's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember, call me. I'll call you later and check on you nonetheless. Drinks total, 1,810. God, we're not making anything for tips. Today's payment, 543. Tips, 300. 500. Remember, I'm here for you anytime. Thanks, boss. $1,643. Not too bad. Could be a little bit better. Jill's feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. At least it was Chip. Chip? Yeah, it was Chip. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Jill's just quiet. Makise releasing EKDV 1-186 update. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Is this really the greatest thing to grace planet Earth? I literally cannot stop touching. Such a high quality release, but why is the camo blurry? I think it's regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I think I'm just kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for the other civilian weaponry? Said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porny guys. Welcome in, Trinetta. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Hiramiki Encore concert. Fans of this famous idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes. So be quick and secure the best stops. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. I'm doing alright over here, Trinetta. Thank you for asking. Good for her. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests lately taking place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses. Quincy said during a parliament meeting, we have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It is a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it is a common sense to use it at this point. We asked about the possible negative consequences. Quincy refused to make any further comments. More nanomachines? Saw a smokescreen to divert attention. 66 American kid returns. Challenges giant Yusuke child to a title match. Wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant. Nearly all of them were injured in the process. The 66 American kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become a champion GSF sir. 66 American kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Hokoro Hall. I feel like I'm a news announcer sometimes. And I bought the poster already, right? Go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure should have come then. Sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside so I can enjoy my freedom being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ah, who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash, distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here. So I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why. See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nano bees look down to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, Jill, let me process her anger. Let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal for her to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. And why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? Well, part of I won't leave, didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind just to sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're a Hillgillian, Hillskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just help me. A gaze that invited. Oh, you're already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The hell heroes keep shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside, never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Regalia, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities that are fishy. My favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you going to do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who's not in the need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R... Sparkle star. Sparkle star from the fucking dick. See, was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry. Spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know, periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance, moved to my enlightenment. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That sound actually half sensible. I don't disagree. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too.
Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how a bad touch? Bad touch, whatever. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what helped me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride, fear, kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore. Can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling helped me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for right now. Hey, Jill! Oh, thank God, a normal person. What? A mummy? No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Sai? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get a scar tissue. What happened to you? I fell off in 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you by your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive to say, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need anything. Make a beer. Here. Yay, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And? This one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it, you're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe. Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be right without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss to do here, sorry. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. For Gilio. Yeah? We were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid, this will make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes, no, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard, it hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context.
Not details. Someone who I said mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, but I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, or otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Sai. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You can always order another drink. Oh yeah, let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something with ice. Yeah. Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they always told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot similar than a tuba. I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? Violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Back to bartending. It is now safe to keep playing. Stella and Sai make me a bit jealous. Star that pierces the dark. Eminence. Digital Drive, Metropolis, Neon District. Geometry Dream, Star. Skyline. Back. Looks like you calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself and making no mistake, but I guess I cooled down a bit. So I helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gotten into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask for Sai if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster, pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. I offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. If you want something, I'm fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big brandini for Stella.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. All aged and mixed. Here.
After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Sai, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer.
He got a peg leg. He does got a peg leg.
I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure, I guess. How'd you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. Ahem. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Sai happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason, you two just look so comfortable with each other. Any person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Sai. Oh, and yeah, I get it now. Funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Do you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Rough. The kind of eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brr. Around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey, Jill, what's this bloom light? Spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one, too. On it. 2 bloom lights for the girls. Can I make it big? 5 and 5, yep. Bam. All aged on the rocks and mixed. It's so unnecessarily brown. Here. I said I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there, to be honest. I don't think I would have made it in her place. I maybe gave her too much. Damn it. Guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine's treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sai is paying for it. Disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution for those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all people using the White Knights to further their own goals. So I was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, that's good karma and all that. She earns the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I may be a bad person. When I saw Sai wounded asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best helps one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sai. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Mumble, yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up at someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. On the rocks and blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it's like caramel, too. Here. Thanks. So how's work on the wet paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower, and I told him I quit. How'd you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. Spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts, regret, or anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'd still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there, so I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being here. There. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Ahem. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you going to do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly, huh? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. On the rocks and mixed. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how'd you end up working there? No deep reason, that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's really a common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. A little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me something. Something? Sorry, I'll just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Jack's for something, literally. One quick second. I just need to find one drink. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however, like I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. No, it's not the way, and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was when out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks, bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Well, why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? Put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there will be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly I know you better than leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You needed hugs. Many. You need some human or humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Alright. Drinks total $1,440. Commission 30%. 432. Tips 250. God, these flawless services and bosses really just keeping me afloat. I mean, we're not making bad money or like, and we're not like in debt or anything. But even still, it's like, yeah. I don't feel like we're making as much as we were like early game. But 1,682. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. What was that, Lilim? A very good friend. Let's buy that mega Christmas tree, but then I think we're going to call it a night. What time is it? Yeah, we're going to call it a night. I'm a little tired, I can tell. And what day is it? In-game. Let's see. Oh my god. There's all my money. Yeah, we have 8 days left, I think. Something like that. Because it ends on the 31st. We'll read all the news and stuff come next time. But give me 1 second to grab the page and bring it over. Come on. Oh, great. Stream Elements wrestling with me. No, thank you guys for being here, truly. I really do appreciate it. I'm having a fun time. We'll have one more episode of this. I think we'll just do it Monday. But I'm having a fun time. It's very funny and very all over the place, but I'm not really complaining. It's a fun time. Let's see. Serving drinks and feeling better about past mistakes. Let's go for that. That's kind of a little bit of a theme this episode is past mistakes. So once again, we will be live again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, for some more. Actually, technically, tomorrow night is a new game. Although you guys already know what it is, but we will be starting .hack Infection come tomorrow. So that'll definitely be quite exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. As for who we're going to be rating out to tonight, let's see who's live. Let's go say hello to Flare. But we'll go right out to our dear friend Flair. He's playing the Outer Wilds. I think he's having fun with it. I hope he is, at least. But until next time, guys, do take care and have a lovely rest of your night. Until then, take care and bye-bye.